The U.S. has met President Biden's goal of administering 100 million coronavirus shots in his first 100 days. Friday marked the administration's 59th day in office. That means the goal was reached nearly 40 days early. So far, more than 41 million people have been flu.
Ke informasi selanjutnya, pandemi COVID-19 menurunkan daya beli masyarakat. Dampaknya industri retail ikut tergerus.
Have you read newspaper or watched a news on social media platform or television today? Yes, that's a part of journalism. But my questions of the day is, do you know the element of journalism? If you don't know, I will tell you. The 10 element of journalism best the element of journalism, what news people should know and public should expect by Bill and Tom. So, here we go! First, the first obligations of journalism is the truth.
It is the obligations of journalists to convey the truth, so that people can get the information they need to be sovereign. The form of journalistic truth that is want to be achieved is not just accuracy, but is a form of truth that is practical and functional.
Second, the first loyalty of journalism is the citizen.
News organizations are required to serve the various interests of their constituents. All of this must be considered by successful news organizations. However, loyalty must first be given to citizens. This is the implications of an agreement with the public.
Commitment to citizen is not professional egoism. This loyalty to citizen is the meaning of journalistic independence. Independent means free from all obligation except the loyalty of public interest. Third, the essence of journalism is the discipline of verification.
The difference between journalism and entertainment, propaganda, fiction, or art is the discipline of verification. Entertainment focused on what attracts the most attention, meanwhile, journalism focuses primarily on what is happening as it is.
Fourth, journalists must remain independent from the parties.
Journalists must remain independent from friction. Journalists who work in the realm of opinion, criticism, and comment must maintain their independence.
So what should be given more important is independence, not neutrality. Fifth, journalists must serve as independent monitor of power.
Journalists must act as independent monitors of power. Journalists don't just monitor the government, but all the strong institutions in society. The press believes that it can flourish and encourage leaders not to do bad things, namely things they should do not as public officials or parties in public affairs. Journalists also raise the voice of those who are weak, who cannot speak on their own.
6. Journalism should provide a forum for criticism and comment from the public.
Whatever media is used, journalism should serve to create a forum where the public is reminded of issues that really matter, thus encourage citizens to make a judgment and take a stand.
7. Journalism should seek to make what is important, interesting, and relevant.
A journalist's job is to find ways to make things that are important, interesting, and relevant to read, listen, and watch.
8. Journalists must keep their stories comprehensive and proportional.
Journalism is like modern map making. It creates navigation maps for residents to sail within the community.
So journalists also make the news they write comprehensive and proportional. 9. Journalists has an obligation to follow their content.
Every journalist, from editors to the board of directors, must have a sense of ethics and personal responsibility or a moral code. Moreover, they have a responsibility to speak out loud to their consciences and let others do the same.
Last one is citizens also have right and responsibility in matters related to the news.
Are you arresting me?
These elements appear with the development of information technology, particularly the internet. Citizens are no longer just passive consumers of media, but they also create their own media. This can be seen from the emergence of blog, online journalism, citizen journalism, community journalism, and alternative media. Citizens can contribute their thoughts, opinions, and news.
So, those are 10 elements of journalism. I hope after you watch this video, you will get a lot of information about the element of journalism. I am Priatama and see you on the next video.